last week in the world of Counter-Strike, it seems like the skin duplication bug from 2015 has made its comeback, at least kinda, and many CS2 traders have reported to be banned in the mass, which is a menace to the present day where some high-tier CS collectors and traders are planning and some are even beginning to mass sell their items due to the possibility of the market being shut down, at least in Counter-Strike. Now, as it stands for Counter-Strike as a game, Valve will be needing to step in as soon as possible to fix Counter-Strike as we know it. Over the last 48 hours, there's a brand new game-breaking bug that was just discovered that gives all players free legal walls, but also turns official Counter-Strike 2 servers into Garry's Mod 2 for the Source 2 engine. Today's video, we're to break down and discuss all and everything CS2 news and update related, such as Counter-Strike's new game-breaking bug, the trading controversy, alongside a bunch more. Now, today's video sponsor is SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a buying but most notably trading marketplace for all your Counter-Strike needs. SkinsMonkey offers a wide variety of skins. Once you find the item you want, hit trade for either items you currently have or for one of many deposit options. You can use my code MANDO for up to a free $5 alongside a 35% deposit bonus. If interested, the link will be in the description down below. Now, firstly for today's video is the new situation with the new legal free wall hack situation. Long story short, Valve is gonna need to intervene soon. Now, from my knowledge, this has been out for the last 24 to 48 hours and is now just being covered over social media. Originally, I found this from someone else on Twitter, no longer find their profile, and I didn't really think too much of it at the time, until Osni CS earlier this morning on the 21st sent in a new tweet, potential wall hack glitch in CS2 has been found. It seems like you can mess with the textures by simply changing your game files, which seems to make stuff like doors invisible. And in the comments, he states, I'm not gonna write the source for this, as he included a tutorial on how to do it, and I don't want to share it for obvious reasons. And when he said here was very important as well, of course I didn't test it myself as I'm not trying to get banned, but from what he showed, it seems to work. Mike Osni stated he makes a very good point, something I was gonna add in here myself. I would not try this out yourself, even offline with bots, because really ever since the days of the limited test for Counter-Strike 2, players have been getting banned for implementing some sort of new console command, changing the game files, so on and so forth. And then to get that account unbanned, if you do that, it's gonna be pretty hard to come back from that. But with that being said, we should see an update probably this evening. It could come in a shadow update format where it just fixes this bug, or we could get this alongside the major update that Valve has been planning over the last month or so. Now, this is myself from the post edit specifically about the new game-breaking bug within Counter-Strike 2, but it's really destroying CS2 servers. And now with it being 30 to 40 minutes later from me recording this and now editing it, there's been a new video floating around the CS Twitter space that's showcasing how broken the game really is. Counter-Strike servers, at least at this moment, are essentially turning into GMOD. Now, this has been showcased by Price Empire on Twitter. My statements of Valve possibly sending out a shadow update later this evening or an update tonight might not be possible. Now, the CS devs are talented, but they're gonna have to cook this afternoon to get this fixed by that time. I think this could take possibly a couple of days, but if they know what's going on, specifically how to reverse it, I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. At the end of the day, this doesn't look real inside Counter-Strike 2. Now, moving on for today's video is, of course, the trading controversy, which surprisingly no one is really covering in the CS space. Now, where this all started, based on my knowledge, was a two-part video series by Flary on YouTube, who is also a CS streamer. And based off those videos and my understanding, he got banned after covering it, but is now unbanned. Essentially, in certain countries, players on Steam were buying capsules, applying stickers they unboxed in really weird positions to get a higher sticker value, and then they were selling those skins with the stickers on them for profit. Meanwhile, Valve is refunding those players due to credit card chargebacks, and of course, that is now leading, still to this day, more skins, stickers, and other items being duplicated, and the rest is extremely shady and needs much more research for myself to really discuss this topic any further. But for those who are interested, I'm going to link Flary in the description. I suggest you go check out him as well. And in some rare cases, on top of all of this, some traders have begun to panic sell, or at least plan to anyway, their entire inventory. And their reasoning behind it is that CS2 won't die, yet the market has a huge target on its back after this controversy, which I'm not really one to disagree with, but it really seems like some sort of controversy like this happens every single year. There's a big trade scare. If it was Jeff's video from a couple years ago, the whole PGL Major situation, most recently CoffeeZilla's videos, it doesn't really matter. There's always something going on, and Valve is always working behind the scenes and in the shadows, banning certain traders, banning people, and even putting restrictions that people don't even notice are being put on Steam or for Counter-Strike items. I feel like I say this every year, but it does feel a little bit different this time around with this whole situation. It really seems like the future of Counter-Strike skins inside the game are looking grim, especially when you have streamers and YouTubers like Arrow and OniPixel who have expressed their own worry and how this could be the end as we know it for the skins market. It's kind of concerning, but time is really only going to tell here. In my opinion, Valve is most likely going to continue to stay silent as they normally do, and then send out shadow updates, banning sites, traders, bots, and you get the rest. And let me know what you guys think down below. For those who don't know, need a quick recap, we will be starting to stream on this YouTube channel as well as my Twitch later this week, and it's going to be very early in the morning over here in North America. Stay tuned to watch the return of Mando to play Counter-Strike live. Ladies and gentlemen, Fallout.